Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Ocean Moonflower. Very happy to have you up here at my channel today, or when you rewatch, because there's nobody logged in right now. So when you log in, that's great. We're always happy to see you here, and I hope you are all doing well. So today is September the 5th. September the 5th, and making this the 4th anniversary. The 4th anniversary. Hey, Bobby, somebody's here. Cool. Making this the 4th anniversary of my channel. 4 years. Woo-hoo-hoo! 4, 4, 4. 4 is the number of stability. So I'm very happy about that. I don't have a celebration planned, so I am going to move the anniversary celebration and come up with something special for you guys to the 17th of September. 17th of September. So we're going to do the full anniversary thing the 17th of September. VIPs, I already have you guys scheduled for free mini reads the morning of the 17th. So it sounds like that would be like the perfect day to do the full 4-year anniversary of the channel. Well, thank you, Cheryl. This is my hair for the day. I'll be back to my purple tomorrow. So it is definitely not mine, but thank you very much. You guys know I like to wear different hair. So rather than go with my purple and midnight blue, I went with blonde this time. So you guys, how is everybody? I'd like to just take a moment and really thank you guys. Like, thank you so very much. Those of you that have been here with me from the very beginning. Oh my goodness, you guys have been amazing. There's several of you whose names like I have seen over the last 4 years, and you guys have been absolutely wonderful, and I truly appreciate and value you guys. My VIPs, oh my goodness, you guys have stuck with me through the difficult 2022 that I've been dealing with, and you guys have been an amazing sense of support. I really truly appreciate your support and encouragement and the love that you have shown to me over the months. And I'm not pulling cards for individuals tonight, Cheryl. I am doing free readings for the VIP group on the 17th, the morning of the 17th, though, for those of you that are VIPs. On the phone with Queen of Pentacles. She has moved officially today. Oh, cool. Awesome. Good for her. That's fantastic. Love it, love it. Tell her I said I hope she has a great time. So Queen of Pentacles happens to be one of my several year subscribers. She's been with me, I think, since like 2 months into the channel. So she's been with me for quite a long time. But you guys, I just wanted to say thank you. Let's see who's here. Hold on. So we've got those that have said hello. We've got Bobby D, Cheryl, Buck Magic, Nessa. What I'm going to do tonight is, you know how I used to do the zodiac signs? I'm going to do those. And so we're going to do some zodiac reads. I don't have a whole lot of energy tonight, so it may not be high energy. And so I appreciate your patience. I'll try to I'll try to keep it a little bit upbeat. So in the last 4 years, let's see, I should have looked up all of our stats. Hold on. While I've got you here, let me go ahead and boot my phone back up and see if I can get to my statistics. Justinian the Great, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can pull up our stats. It's been quite a ride the last 4 years. There's been like changes and then growth and more changes and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't, what people need the most, what makes them happy, what doesn't. And so it's the last 8 months have been, there hasn't been a lot going on, obviously, because I've had other things I had to deal with. But let's see. They used to be able to let me get to the lifetime. Oh, there we go. So, lifetime views of the videos. Views from videos. We had, no, this is wrong. It says 2 million. We're at 3.4 million. Something's up. I don't think I can get to, let me go grab my other device. I'll be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Whoops. Sorry, Bailey. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Oh, watch, this device is going to be dead too. That would be correct. It's dead also. So when I checked, last time I checked, we were at 3.4 million views. It's not showing me that here, but there has been over 3.4 million. I know that. I wish it would tell me the total number of videos. I think that's easily seen somewhere. And I know there's been like people from 165 countries, which is awesome. So it's been a good 4 years. Fusion! Hey, Fusion! 4th year anniversary. Since my middle name is Anne, I'll take that. I know your twin's name is Annie, but my middle name's Anne, so we'll take that. All right. Let me make sure nobody calls. Let me turn this phone off. Hey, Deb. Oh, Deb, you're the one that I was thinking. Well, you might call and it might say Deb's calling. Hey, Deb. All right, everybody, let's get rolling. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about before I start pulling cards? I think we're going to do we'll do a full anniversary special on the 17th. So I'll come up with some cool stuff. I have left that oh, I know what I need to talk to you guys about. I have left the 30% off up on the website still. So I think you can still get away with using Summer Fun. I'll double check it. However, up on the website on the events page, I have a whole host of events for the month of September. So if you didn't receive an email from me, just know that there are a lot of events up there. Tomorrow night, there is Reiki, group distance Reiki. We have 9 seats still open for that. And then Wednesday night, we're doing Twin Flame Soulmate readings. I know you guys, a lot of people ask me for those. And Thursday is the last day to order. Oh, this is a long list. You ready? Mercury Retrograde Astrology Reports in PDF form and Mercury Retrograde Tarot based on the area of your birth chart that Mercury Retrograde is going to be affecting. Full moon readings, same thing, based on the area in your chart that the full moon is going to be affecting. Tarot readings for that. Thank you so very much. And there's also weekly readings beginning next week, and they're going to be each week. You'll have until Thursday before the following week, before the week that you want to order. So if you're interested in a mini read of sorts, it's a little bit bigger than what we do up here. That is available up at empressmoontarot.com/events. Weekly tarots has been a huge request from everybody, so wanted to make sure you guys knew about that. All right, let's see. Let me split the deck and we'll see who comes up first. Are we ready? We have Aquarius. I'm going to leave these back here. That way everybody knows I'm picking it. So Aquarius. No, my streak is not gone, Tank. Check this out. I am wearing a wig. Do you guys know that one of the biggest questions that people have Googled about me in the past was, why does Empress Moon wear wigs? And my answer to that is because they're fun. They are fun. How is that well, that's the second biggest question. The other one was Empress Moon's boyfriend, but now And then after that, it was the wigs. Aquarius, we have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Hierophant. 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay. So your overall energy, Aquarius, is that of the 3 of Coins. And the 3 of Coins has to do with, so we have two threes here. So it's definitely some sort of third party issue. So the 3 of Coins has to do with working together as a unit to create a common goal or to create, you know, a common direction. And so we see that there seems to be some dissension in a group as a result of some sort of inward fighting, some sort of competition, some sort of difficulty, which we see here with the 7 of Wands. And with the 3 of Swords, we see that that has caused a lot of struggle, a lot of pain, a lot of difficulty. And it seems to be based on somebody's set of traditions or somebody's set, you know, somebody's view on morals. This doesn't feel romantic just because I don't see any love cards here. It seems to be more either workplace, friend, or family. And with the Hierophant, it's almost like somebody is saying, yeah, so 5 of Cups. There's more struggle here in this particular unit. I do see with the Knight of Cups, it's like we have 2 people. One who's saying, oh, this woe is me. I'm going to be the victim for a little while. And the other one that's saying, hey, you know, here's some good news, you know, latch on to the good news. So Aquarius, it looks like you're in for some people problems this week, especially with the 7 of Wands here and the 3 of Swords together. So just be prepared. A little bit of people problems, Aquarius, but you'll get through it. You always do. Oh, those, I still need to update emojis. I so need to work on the emojis. Thank you for the reminder, Bobby. We need Bailey to come on, right? For her, the 4-year hello. I'll bring her in when we hit the 4th, you know, the first break. I'll go grab her. Sagittarius is up next. Hey, Keisha. Who else walked in? I thought I saw Elaine. Hello, Elaine. Leslie. Hello, Leslie. If I missed anybody, hello. All right, Saggies. Let's see what we've got for you. Now, y'all are welcome to, like, enjoy your beverage. I've got me some cucumber lemon water. Yummy. Cucumber lemon water. All right. You got the Queen of Swords, Sag. Queen of Swords and a flying card. Ooh, whoa, okay. Sag, you've got the Page of, hey Simran, you have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, you know, we know pages are messengers, right? So this is exciting communication. The Page of Wands can also be prosperity, but I don't see anything with regards to coins or anything like that. But the Page of Wands appears to be more related to some sort of communication. And its communication is coming in the very near future from somebody who previously ghosted you, it appears. So this person previously ghosted you. They got their, you know, they kind of got triggered by something, Sagittarius. And this person cut off communication, but now they're considering coming out of that. And I believe that they're the ones that are coming in with this energy of the Page. It's almost like, you know, we have a king who's angry. And so once they got past their anger, it's like, uh-oh, I better be cool. I better be chill. I better be fun and flirtatious, you know, so kind of that energy. I do see Sagittarius with the Queen of Swords. There's this emphasis on figuring out, you know, what do you do about this person when they reach out? I don't think you're going to respond instantaneously to this person. Instead, I feel like you're actually going to make them wait. It looks like with that Queen of Swords having her back to the King of Wands, It looks like you're really going to make whomever this is, he, she, they, them, you're going to make this person wait. And in that moment, you're going to try to decide what exactly are you going to say in response to this person's message. But Sagittarius, you have the sun. So you do have a happy new beginning here. And you also have enlightenment from whatever this person says. But I think ultimately you're going to be jumping for joy when you hear from this person. You're just not going to let them know it. You're going to kind of keep it under wraps a little bit. All right, Libra. Libra, you're up next. Yeah, you're going to keep that one to yourself, Sag. You're going to be like, I'll get to you. I shall get to you in a minute. Let's see. Thank you so much, Keisha. Thank you. All right, Libra. So I have done the September readings for all 3 water signs, Aquarius and Libra. I will upload those tonight. And the other 7 I will be doing tomorrow. Ooh, did Keisha get something good? Hold on, let me go back. I missed something. Wonderful news for everyone. You were given a permanent position at your current job. Yes! All right, Keisha, that's exciting. That's exciting stuff. All righty, good job. Awesome. September 21st. So you'll be celebrating when we celebrate on the 17th. Oh my, okay. So Libra, you have the 6 of Cups. That could be children. That could also be, memories of the past, things of the past. Libra, I hate to tell you this, my loves, but you're going to need to, if this particular short reading resonates with you, you are going to need to see the September reading. And the reason being, the 7 of Swords was at the very center of your reading for September. And if I'm not mistaken, you may have also had this Empress, which is showing up here. Now, I could be wrong on the Empress part, but I know for a fact that you had the 7 of Swords in the center of your reading for September, Libra. So if you've been dealing with anybody who has betrayed you, cheated on you, caused, a verbal war, a verbal battle, has been talking, has been speaking shit about you or anything like that, then you're going to need to watch this September reading. So we have the 6 of Cups. It could be related to a sibling, could be related to a child, could be related to memories of the past. You have somebody in your midst with this 7 of Swords. Usually I go to a rebirth of communication, but because you had the 7 of Swords in a much different light in your September reading, I need to know it's possible you have somebody who does not have your back, and you need to be careful, Libra. Somebody may not have your back, okay? You start out with this Knight of Swords, some sort of communication that comes in very, very rapidly, somewhat impulsively. And the communication that comes in impulsively exposes something here with this 7 of Swords. It's almost like the communication that comes in exposes that somebody may have said something about you, or somebody's energy just isn't right towards you, you know what I mean? There's definitely something going on here. And here's the beautiful thing. It's like when you turn your back on this negative energy that comes like crashing in on you, right? And you turn your back on that negative energy and you say, okay, forget it. I'm going to focus on death, burial, resurrection, right? Death to the toxicity, burying of the toxicity, not to bring it back up again, not to deal with it again. And then choosing rebirth that we see with the Raven. Then you have a new beginning with the Empress. A new beginning, possibly a new beginning that's going to affect many, many people, because in this particular deck, she's got the world in her hands, and it's like, what can I do to serve the world, right? What can I do to help people? What can I do to, bring about some sort of impact on society, impact on your community, impact on your family, impact on your friends, etc. So I think you have a very big new beginning coming in, and a lot of inspiration on how you can leave your mark, if that makes sense. Speaking of which, Miss Deb Does Readings, who is logged in, is doing readings from the beyond now, so you might want to check that out. She's got a great new book coming out very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that as well. Y'all know my friend Debbie. She was in here a second ago. I think she's still here. Hi, Van. Hi, Joy. Hello, Dee. Did I already say hi to Dee? Capricorn's up next. Capricorn. Thank you. It's one of my chosen looks from the closet. Yeah, it'll go back on a hanger. Tomorrow I might be purple. All right, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh, wow, Capricorn. You got 2 major arcana. Make that 3 major arcana. So your whole spread is major arcana. The energy's not. So this is huge change for you, Capricorn. Big change for you. We have 5 of Swords as the overall energy. Sometimes when we get that 5 of Swords, it's victory at a price. Victory at a price. In this particular card, Capricorn, though, especially since, you know, we have a Magician here and we have a negative card impacting it, I feel like, Capricorn, you may be dealing with somebody narcissistic, somebody who, you know, kind of is out for their own goal, right? They have their own agenda. But with this 5 of Swords, there's some sort of conflict at play. We have an eagle here, so it's like the long range view knows exactly what's happened here. But in this particular space, especially with the cards you have directly in front of you, Capricorn, I don't really feel like you can see it, so to speak. So let's talk about it. It's really good, except for the fact that this is negatively impacted. So I feel that, you know, sometimes when they say an ending brings a new beginning, right? Sometimes an ending brings clarity also to the things that we sweep under the rug and we choose to ignore, right? The things we sweep under the rug and choose to ignore. But see, here I see Capricorn with the Fool, the Emperor, and the Magician. I see, Capricorn, that whatever deceptive energy, somebody's lied to you, Capricorn, and whoever this is that's lied to you with this particular card, I believe you are going to see the light. All of these are negatively impacted. So in order for you to see the light, what's first going to happen is you're going to get into an argument with this person who's deceived you. Once you get into an argument with this person who's lied and deceived you, Capricorn, then what we see is going to happen is we see that then you're going to say, you know what? I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm taking control of this situation. Not going to deal with that any further. And with the Magician, you're saying, I know exactly what's needed to resolve this conflict shown in the 5 of Swords and to have a new beginning. And I'm going to remain firmly rooted in what the truth is. The Emperor needs to be firmly rooted in the truth to withstand this deceptive energy. So the deceptive energy, unfortunately, is going to come in with a big argument or some sort of further lies. So be careful of that, Capricorn. You got a tough energy up ahead of you. Sorry we had to read that rough, but that 5 of Swords changes everything, unfortunately. All right, so we've done 4. We're kind of on a roll. Let me do 2 more. And oh, these cards are my favorite, Justinian. So this deck has a little story behind it. I'll tell you guys while I pull the next card. Hold on, Scorpio's up next. So this card used to have a gold edge. And this is a deck, this is called the Marchetti deck. And the Marchetti deck is, I love the Marchetti decks. And this particular deck was like a $90 deck, right? I carried it everywhere with me because I loved this deck. I used it on the channel against my better judgment because it was my favorite deck. But I should have just protected it. There's a card in here that's all wrinkled. And I remember I had my cards out at a bar one time, like I always did. And one of my friends wanted me to read cards on her boyfriend. So I was going to read cards on her boyfriend. And he got agitated, picked up the cards, crumpled them, threw them on the floor, and stomped on them. But the deck still works. So this deck has withstood. It has withstood the naysayers. And it still remains true to me. It still remains true. To this day, this deck remains true to me. It is my loyal deck. My loyal Marchetti deck. My precious. My precious. All right, let's see. I saw somebody log in. Jen! Hello, Jen. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You just got the sun, but it's off to the side. So I don't think it belongs in your reading. We'll leave it off to the side. All right. Ace of Cups. And Justice. You too got the Five of Swords on the bottom. I don't think I shuffled good enough because we had 2 cards came out. I'm putting them back, Scorpio. I'm going to reshuffle because for that to come out again on the bottom like that, I don't think so. It might be the negative energy of Capricorn's cards. Let's take care of that. Hold on. Let's get rid of the energy. Fire. All right. Okay, I think we're ready. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio, they're saying the sword of truth. I don't know what that has to do with. That's what my guides are saying, the sword of truth. Truth always prevails. People can lie, but truth will always prevail. Sword of truth. Okay, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay. It came out to the side again. The same card came out to the side. I'm going to leave it off to the side. And you got 2 of the same cards came out. All right. So your overall energy is the 4 of coins. The 4 of coins. Okay, so the 4 of coins, first of all, can be putting money in the bank for something, right? Hey, Lily. Putting money in the bank for something. In this particular deck, he's sticking his coins in his little coin box. He's setting it aside for a rainy day because there's a fear of running out of money, or there's a fear of losing money, or there's a fear of having to spend money, etc., etc. Now, the 4 of coins also has an energy surrounding it about a fear of loss in general. Being motivated by a fear of loss, or being motivated by, you know, kind of a little bit of a struggle. It's almost like we see this guy looking in the mirror, right? And when this guy looks in the mirror, there's something about himself that he doesn't feel comfortable presenting to the world, or he doesn't feel comfortable presenting to another. And so we see a little bit of a vulnerability. It's a very vulnerable energy, if that makes any sense. And so, so Scorpio, you have the King of Cups. That's your card. Man, woman, they, them, this is you. So this particular card shows that you have a lot of love to give, but there's also somebody in your life who has a lot of love to give as well. So it's kind of like a mutual energy, a reflection on your emotions, a reflection on the happiness that you seek, the happiness that you desire, a reflection on any past emotions, negative or positive. But it's you being very romantic, very charming, very sweet, very adorable. We have a new beginning or a leap of faith here. Now, the new beginning can be anything. The new beginning could be job related. It could be moving. It could be love. It could be personal. But we have a leap of faith. You taking a leap of faith in a particular direction, hoping and wishing that it's going to work out just fine. Now, interestingly, you have the Four of Swords. So there's like this period of a break or a period of rest or a period of de-stressing, letting go of the stress, something to kind of, rid the mind of excess thoughts. We don't necessarily see where it's going from here. With Temperance, which is be patient. The Star, which is a wish fulfilled or a wish and a dream. The World, which is a new cycle. And Justice, which is positive for you. So that could be a new contract or something that you sign. And off to the side, we have the Sun card. So if you've been seeking some sort of enlightenment on something, it's coming. If you've been seeking a new beginning, it's coming. This is happiness. The Sun card is happiness. It's enlightenment. It's new beginnings. So you have a new beginning up ahead, Scorpio. Looks good. Looks good. All right, one more, and then I'll go get Bailey. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. Everybody loves new beginnings. Don't forget, we have a full moon in Pisces coming up this weekend. And so full moons tend to bring things to an end in order to bring new things in. So, and if you need a full moon reading, visit the events tab up on EmpressMoonTarot.com. There's a ton of events up there. Twin Flame Soulmate readings on Wednesday, Reiki tomorrow night, Mercury Retrograde readings, weekly readings, everything. There's a ton going on this weekend. So same day as Mercury Retrograde, we have a full moon. All right, Virgo, come on. Virgo, give me a card. Do we have any Virgos in the room? All right, there we go. High Priestess, 8 of Swords. Woo! 9 of Swords. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, we got a King of Wands. There is somebody on your mind. Somebody. Hey, girly Sunday. So everybody, seriously, there's a ton of events over on the events page throughout the month of September. New moon, full moon, Mercury retrograde, the weekly readings, which are new because everybody's been asking me for them, and then Reiki. And also VIP stuff is up there too. VIPers, before I read Virgo, VIPers, you now, in order to be let into the Zoom room, you have to go up to the website and RSVP and accept my new terms on Zoom. So my terms on Zoom are the following. Be respectful to everybody in the room. Be kind and considerate to everybody in the room. Be encouraging. No name calling, no bullying. None of that is allowed in the VIP Zooms. So everybody has to go up there and accept those before I'll let you into the waiting room. So if you have not RSVP'd yet, go up there. You only need to do it once. I need your affirmative that you're going to follow the new rules. Because if you don't follow the rules, if somebody calls me a name or somebody calls somebody else a name and starts bullying, you're out immediately, never to come back. But you need to go accept those rules, all right? Enough on that. Enough on that. I'm getting tough. All right, Virgo. Wow. So you have somebody that you are highly attracted to, this King of Wands. This King of Wands could also be you, but I feel more like this is somebody you're attracted to because the cards that we have for you, Virgo, is fear, 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 and more fear. So we have the King of Wands here. This is somebody who's very much a go-getter. You know, they go after what they want. They have this very strong presence to them. They're very charming. They're very attractive. They're great talking to people, things of that nature. There's something about this person that, quite frankly, Virgo, scares the living daylights out of you. Oh, Linus, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so very much. Love and light. I love those little stickers. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it. So this particular person, something about this person scares the living daylights out of you. First, it looks like part of the fear is that you fear you're not good enough in some way. There's something about yourself that you don't like, that you're afraid that this person will not like also. These are fears and worries of our own making. And then you have this 10 of Swords on top of that. So it's like not only do you have those fears, but they become this overwhelming force, this overwhelming struggle within your mind space. So it's like the fears of this person who you're very attracted to, who's very outgoing, seem to be getting in the way. But you have an opportunity here with the High Priestess. Maybe you've been holding back some sort of secret, or some sort of secret has come out. But with the High Priestess, this is an energy of you just needing to trust, you needing to have faith and trust in your own intuitive knowing. And what that is that you're very attracted to this person, and that this person can bless your life in some way by their intense energy, right? I see here that you're thinking about relationships, you're thinking about tradition, you're thinking about, formal relationships and what that means. And there seems to be this overwhelming feeling of you trying to have faith in this connection, but yet you being fearful of this person's energy. Next card out is Page of Cups, a little bit of vulnerable energy, and the Empress. So I feel like you're wanting to move towards this person for something more stable, something more more long-standing, but there's a lot of fears getting in your way right now. You're going to have to roll through those fears if you want to see movement. All right, Virgo? That's what I have for you, my loves. Do you guys want to see Bailey? I'll go get her. It is time for everybody to release fear, isn't it? It's like everything worthwhile is on the other side of fear. We've said that before, I believe it wholeheartedly. Interesting that where I split the deck to put the King of Wands back in the deck, the Queen of Wands was on the top. So, you and this person have a strong chemistry for one another. Bailey, Bailey, Bailey. All right, let me go get her. She's going to be a little tired, but I'm going to go get her. And then we'll do the other 6, all right? So hold on just 1 second. Where'd you go, little girl? Hey, baby girl. Hi, everybody wants to say hi to you. Oh, I know, you were sleeping. You were sleeping. I know. Say hi. Say, oh, hello to all the people over there. All the people over there. Hello from Bailey. Bailey's been up here for 4 years, too. See, this is our 4th anniversary for the channel. You want to say hi? Look at the people up there. Look up there. Look up there. All right. She's like, Mom, I was trying to sleep. I'd like to go back to sleep. Do you not understand this? All right. I'm going to let you go. Go ahead. Let me go put her back. She was under the covers. Let me go let her back under the covers. It's all right, Bailey. I'm going to put you right back where I left you. This dog is thoroughly confused now. Thoroughly confused. She's like, why did you get me up? Why? All right, Cancer will be up next. Aww. Oh, that's so cool. So I think that's a really good fusion. I think that's a great energy not to give up no matter what you see or whatnot. All right. Oh, so we're on our break. You can get your beverage, you can get your popcorn, whatever. And this is where we used to take questions, right? So if you guys have any, yeah, never ever give up, Fusion. So this is where we used to take questions. So if you guys have any questions for me, I can answer them. And then we'll move on to the last 6, which the next one up will be Cancer. And a reminder, I'll show you up on the website. There is so many, so many events for September. Just wanted you guys to know I'm back for good now. I do have to make a minor trip back up to Charlotte because my house is closing. But other than that, I'm here. I am booked up on personal readings for the next 3 weeks, I believe, or until the last week of September. And so if that is of interest to you, then, you know, just know it's going to be a little bit out. So, all right. Empress Moon Tarot. And Keisha put the link up there for you guys. I'll show you. All right, so upcoming events. We have Reiki tomorrow. Live readings Wednesday. Thursday is the last day that you can order the Mercury Retrograde astrology reports and the Mercury Retrograde tarot. And then we have the weekly tarot, which you have to order by Thursday to get by Monday. Full moon and Pisces readings, same thing. And then the following weeklies, a VIP Zoom on the 19th. Oh, I thought, okay, wait a minute. I got to move we've got new moon readings, see that? I need to move the VIP freebies to the 17th because I thought they were on the 17th. So I'm going to move them to the morning of the 17th, if that makes sense. Yes, lots of events. Your big question, when will you hit the big lottery jackpot? I don't think you should wish for that. And the reason I say that is because most people who hit the big lottery jackpot, they end up going through like a world of shit afterwards, right? And so, yeah, you don't want that. Bad mojo. Which is going retrograde, Mercury or Mars? There's 6 planets in retrograde. I'll get that too. Hold on. 6 planets in retrograde this month. All right. So I fill out an astrology calendar every month so you could see like what's happening each day, right? So I have an idea. So as far as retrograde, we have Jupiter retrograde in Aries for September. We have Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. We have Uranus retrograde in Taurus. We have Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. We have the North Node is retrograde in Taurus. We have Chiron retrograde in Aries. So right now we're up to 7 astrological retrogrades. And then we do currently Venus, I believe, is retrograde. It goes direct in Leo. Let's see what day that is. Okay, so today Venus went direct. Okay, direct in Leo. And then Mercury is direct until the 9th, and then it goes retrograde. And that's in the sign of Libra. And Mars is direct all month. This week on Wednesday, we have the North Node sextile to Black Moon Lilith. Thursday, we have the Sun trine North Node, Sun sextile Black Moon Lilith. We have the full moon at 05:58 on the 10th. And then next Sunday, we have the Sun trine Uranus. And of course, I told you Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th. So we got quite a lot going on in the sky. And when we have the retrogrades, they don't literally go backwards. They appear to go backwards. But what they force us to do is they do force us to have to go back to a situation. Like let's say Saturn retrograde, right, in Aquarius. If we look at that standpoint, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, so a lot of rebellious kind of energy, but also a future forward focus. And Saturn is our taskmaster. So Saturn is going to teach us how to think kind of outside the box, right? How to think outside the norm. But Saturn also takes us backward to, you know, either rework something with our job or return to something that perhaps we left behind associated with our career, or to go back and make an adjustment, maybe find a new career, maybe go into a new line of work. So, you know, Saturn going backward kind of takes you back, you know. And so same with Mercury going backward. You have a lot of X's return from Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde, but Venus has gone direct today. And so when you have a lot of X's returning during Mercury, it's because you got to resolve something. It's either that or you're supposed to return together, you know. Supposed to get together and stay together. But the problem with Mercury retrograde is that during the pre-shadow, the retrograde, and the post-shadow, we all wear rose-colored glasses, right? What happens when we have rose-colored glasses? Things look greater than they are. And so it's always best to kind of wait, once Mercury goes retrograde and goes back direct during that period, avoid signing contracts if possible. Sometimes it's not possible, so avoid signing contracts if possible. Make sure that all of your devices that could potentially suddenly abnormally go flying across the room without your knowledge, make sure they've got good cases on them. The other thing you want to consider is be careful of your communication. If you suddenly feel like you need to go off on somebody, don't do it, because you might accidentally send it to the wrong person. Mercury retrograde, stuff gets crossed often. Do not get engaged during Mercury retrograde. Do not get married during Mercury retrograde. And, you know, do not enter into a long-term committed relationship during the retrograde period. Got it? All right, Cancer. Let's see what we've got for you. Did anybody have any other questions before I move on? I'm sorry. Let's see. It's nice to know I have a physical planner too. I actually have 3 of them. I have one for the moon only. Well, 2. No, there's 3. One for the moon only. And then this one is like kind of for everything. And then the other one was like tarot and stuff like that. Like I keep my tarot stuff in it and my book stuff and stuff like that. You signed your offer. That's okay. You signed your offer before Mercury went retrograde. You're all good. You're all good. Let's see. All right, I think I'm caught up. If I missed something, I'm sorry, y'all. Don't get into anything during Mercury retrograde. Yep. Yep, I had a big love decision to make myself, and I had to make sure I made it before Mercury retrograde. Because I wanted to make sure it was the right decision. And that it wouldn't be thwarted by any kind of astrological movement. It was that important. All right, Cancer, let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we've got. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Ooh, you've got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands. Is that a smiley face, Justinian? I can't see it. My eyes are not processing. All right. Five of Wands down at the bottom here, Cancer. My goodness. What is it with y'all having like this? Okay, good. What is it with y'all having this like combative energy? There seems to be this warring energy. Now, Cancer, you could be dealing with the sale of a home or the purchase of a home. We have the Four of Wands here. You could also be dealing with a marriage. You could be dealing with a long-term commitment. There is something shocking, something that's going to kind of like hit you out of the blue. Boom, Tower. But it's something that either you've had some internal conflict over or some sort of disagreement you're going to have with someone. This disagreement could be related to family because of the Four of Wands. It also could be related to a long-term partner because of the Four of Wands, or a home. The Tower doesn't necessarily have to be negative. I'm going to take another card on that. I don't know why, but it just doesn't feel like it's negative to me. However, we've got the Five of Wands. So let me clarify. Clarify the Tower, please. Okay, no. No, it looks fine. And so the Tower and the King of Coins. So I feel like it's something shocking that propels you. Your perseverance basically pays off, but internally you're feeling like, oh no, it's not going to pay off. However, we do have your perseverance is going to pay off in some way. Shocking, sudden, something that comes out of nowhere. And when the shocking, sudden thing comes out of nowhere, then you feel like you're on top of the world. You have everything under control. Everything is moving as you would like. However, before you get to that point, whatever is happening with this Four of Wands energy, it could either be internal fighting in the family, or fighting with a romantic partner, or just, struggle over a home situation. It looks like that is going to suddenly, out of nowhere, resolve itself in a very positive way. Or you could have a father figure that steps in if this is a family dynamic. You could have a father figure that steps in and says, you know what, we're shaking this up a little bit. We're going to fix this situation, taking control and planting some strong roots to resolve conflict. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. That Tower looks like it's positive. It doesn't look negative to me. You have, I was going to say Mars. Mars is up next. That could be Aries or Scorpio. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Who was talking about Mars? Jen was talking about Mars, right? All right. What have you got for Aries, please, Spirit? What have you got for Aries? Wow. All right. So Aries. You've got the Four of Cups here. Justinian, you have an Aries moon. Don't know if you recall that. You have an Aries moon. All right, so Four of Cups. Four of Cups. With this particular card in this deck, this is when there's many options, but yet one of them is what stands out. So oftentimes we don't see that with this particular card. The Four of Cups is actually an energy of apathy, of kind of like boredom, not really, liking the state of your life. It's kind of like you just don't have a whole lot of get up and go. It's just humdrum, the same thing. But yet there's something on your mind over here. There's one cup on your mind, but it's sort of like it's far off from you. So it could be that there's a person on your mind. It could be that there's a job on your mind. It could be that there's a situation on your mind. Something happy when we're looking at the cups. Something emotional and happy. You start off with the happy card, happy, happy, joy, joy. With the Sun. So we're starting with the sun. So this to me would look like a new beginning instead of just happiness, because it's our first card out. So while you may be feeling a sense of happiness and boredom at the same time, the sun indicates a new beginning is coming. And the new beginning seems to be filled with also this adventurous spirit, the adventurous spirit, and some sort of communication, perhaps of prosperity, or some sort of communication related to finances in some way, because the page of wands can be prosperity. But this page is beautiful, absolutely beautiful energy. If it's adventure, maybe you're getting ready to go on some sort of adventure, kind of to, kind of calm this humdrum, boring energy. Now we have the news, some sort of, whatever news is coming in, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is integrity, it's authority. The King of Swords is also an energy. Sometimes when we see the King of Swords, you could be dealing with a legal issue, because the King of Swords is associated with government, police, government, the justice system, things of that nature. So some sort of communication that comes in, definitive, it causes excitement, it's bringing a new beginning. And then with the Eight of Wands, there's a whole lot of communication here. Eight of Wands is Cupid's arrows, the arrows of love. I don't see necessarily love represented here, but definitely happy energy coming in very rapidly, and quite a bit of communication about whatever this is. So that's what I have for Aries. Gemini. 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 Do we have any Geminis in? Is Jennifer in? Francisco? Oh, that would be good, getting excused from jury duty, wouldn't it? Oh, she's at work. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, Gemini. Speaking of the justice system, justice. Okay, Gemini, you too have an energy of some sort of communication, some sort of happy communication. Unlike Aries, Aries was more of an action-oriented communication, like communication that inspires action. Gemini, yours is communication of an emotional nature, usually kind of like a fun and flirty energy. It's one where somebody doesn't like to be vulnerable, so they just sort of like tiptoe forward. And so we have this communication coming from someone. I know we've been getting a lot of messages, Gemini, about a crush coming in. I don't necessarily feel like this has to do with a crush. There seems to be a situation where you have been treated unfairly, Gemini. With the Justice card here, followed by the Two of Coins, you've been treated unfairly to the point where either you've had to work a lot of extra hours, or you've had to sacrifice something for the greater good of others. So whatever this is that you had to sacrifice for the greater good of others, there's some sort of communication that comes in that brings this really beautiful energy of victory here. This beautiful energy of excitement, of happiness, and victory. I feel like this is very likely a work situation, Gemini, where you have either had to take up slack for somebody else, or you've had to put a lot of extra hours in. It looks like either you're going to be financially rewarded for those extra hours, or you're going to receive some sort of recognition for the sacrifice that you made for the greater good of the whole. And the whole could be, a group of 5 or 6, or it could be, a very large group of people. So Gemini, that's what I have for you, my loves. All right, Leo's up next. Leo. Hello, everyone. Didn't somebody just log in? Mary Lou. Sagittarius was second, so you'll have to back up. But Mary Lou, make sure you also check out the events over on EmpressMoonTarot.com/events. There's a whole bunch of them up for September. A whole bunch. It looks like Taurus and Pisces are last, Fusion. There'll be a fight which one comes up first. guys have any bets? Will it be Pisces last or Taurus last? All right. Leo. All right. Leo, you might be dealing with a player. Somebody non-committal. Ace of Swords. Ooh, the Emperor. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're... Okay. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Page of Cups in the reverse. When I see the Page of Cups in the reverse, it can sometimes be a little bit of a brat energy, somebody spoiled, somebody very immature, right? But it's also somebody who's so non-committal, they come across immature as a protection mechanism, you know? And so, Leo, you're either dealing with somebody spoiled, a brat, a real pain in your arse, somebody that's, you know, feeding you a line of bullshit, or... which is possible. They may be feeding you a big, huge line of bullshit, and because it's Mercury retrograde, you don't see it. And or this is an energy of somebody not wanting to commit. And it's interesting because this person has invested a lot of time and energy into you, or you into them, Leo. But not only invested a lot of time and energy into each other, it looks like there's a long-term commitment here with the King of Coins. Let's see what's next. The Hermit, Ten of Cups. Okay. So this particular person with the Ace of Swords, this could be you, Leo, or this could be your person. Whichever one of you this is, there is a need for one of the two of you to take some time apart. You may be temporarily separating from this person so that the two of you can think. It's like somebody needs to think on what is going to make them most happy with the dolphins. You know, have you ever seen a pod of dolphins, Leo? Like 10 dolphins? There's, because I remember this time last year, I was describing that 10 dolphins meant the 10 of cups. So I feel like, Leo, you're going to be in the state of contemplating what's going to make you most happy in your life, right? What's going to make you most happy? Where are you going to experience the most joy? So if you're the one who's kind of in this non-committal energy, I feel like you're going to be determining that. If you're dealing with somebody, you're going to need to give them space. Because, you know, if this person comes towards you, thank you, Fusion, for putting the 10 dolphins up below it. If this person comes towards you and they're not wanting what you're offering, or vice versa, then it's not going to work itself out. There is going to be some sort of communication from somebody who's very firmly rooted in their ways. But with the Seven of Swords, they could be leaving. So, or you could be leaving them. So definitely take the break that's needed here in this connection so the two of you can figure this out. That's what I have for you, the unfortunate reversal. All right, let's see who's next. Anybody got some guesses? I saw some people say Pisces. I know we got a couple Tauruses in here. Let's see. Taurus. Pisces is last. All right, Taurus. I'll take 5 cards for you. Since I usually do 10 for the last, I'll take 5 cards for you instead of 3. You need Brad to bring us some music. All right, you know what, Taurus? I'll even, just for y'all, I'll even go ahead and I'll cleanse the deck one time. Since we did have a yucky one just now, we'll cleanse it real quick. All right, so some people use matches. They're very particular about that, especially those in the magic communities. I don't like matches. I prefer the Bic lighter, so I really don't think it matters too much unless you're doing candle magic. And if you're doing candle magic, then if you've got matches, use matches. All right. Taurus, let's see what we've got for you. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I got 2 Tauruses for sure in the house right now. All right, what have you got for Taurus, please, Spirit? What have you got for Taurus? Ooh, something turned over. Okay, good. You got a nice reversal. Like to have that one in reverse. That's good. You got a nice reversal instead of a yucky one. Hangman. The Fool. Justice. The Sun. The Sun keeps coming out. The Sun will come out tomorrow. All right. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, Taurus. Hello. You just started singing that. That's from Annie. That's from Annie, Fusion. I just realized that. Cold chills. That song's from Annie, isn't it, Jen? The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Something about when I'm something with a day that's gray and lonely, I just pick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow. You wanted a song, Fusion. It's your fault. You wanted a song. You wanted a song, and they gave you Annie. For your twin flame, Annie. Now, how cool is that? Hello. Now I'm going to be stuck singing that song all night long. I'm going to have to put on Little Orphan Annie singing it later because she does a much better job. Okay, so 8 of Wands. Hey, Tutor, 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is, you know, obviously that's Cupid's arrows, the arrows of love. However, Taurus, we just kind of need to ignore this 5 of Cups, ignore this 8 of Wands. We need to pay attention to the other things on the board. The 4 out of 5 major arcana. This is huge, gigantic change, right? So it all starts out, the change starts once you release a sense of hopelessness, release a sense that something is never going to happen in your life. Release a sense of, you know, of loss, of struggle, of difficulty. Release all of those feelings of hopelessness. Once you release those feelings of hopelessness, then Spirit can begin to work on you. And Spirit can bring a new perspective to some aspect of your life, whatever this is. They're not making it clear in the cards that are here. They're not making it clear. But with the Hanging Man and this 8 of Wands and this, you know, new perspective, I feel that how this is going to come about, Taurus, this is going to come about through the words of other people. This is going to come about through the signs and symbols. I feel like the 8 of Wands is going to bring you peace and balance. That's going to kind of give you this new perspective on a situation that's sitting here before me. Is all going to be signs, symbols, and synchronicities related. Because it feels more like it's spirit guided, spirit directed, right? Especially with massive change. We see the Fool. And the Fool in this particular deck is carrying a tarot card. And the Fool is bringing down the mask. So somebody's letting the mask come down. And they are going to allow their true self to show if they have not done already. This could be you, Taurus, or this could be somebody else. And there's the need for a fresh new start. but it feels guided again. Tarot card, sign symbols, it feels guided. Message in a bottle guided, you know? We have the Justice card. It's sort of like letting your true self be seen, taking that leap of faith to be authentic in a long-term connection, regarding a contract, regarding a job, something long-term, something contractual, something. It's not tangible. It's not tangible because it's by word. For some of you, it could be a marriage. For some of you, it could be a marriage. But I feel like this is sort of like, you know, the hands of fate are like intervening to bring you some sort of karmic justice. Because you end with enlightenment, you end with happiness, you end with a new beginning. And so I feel that your perspective is going to change based on sign symbols so that you will have the strength and the bravery to be able to take a leap of faith in some particular direction so that you can have exactly what it is that you are deserving of in the moment, right? Which appears to be positivity because it's balanced scales in order to bring this happiness. It looks really fantastic. It just doesn't tell me what area of life it is. So I think that's going to be different for all of you, you know? Different for each of you. Pisces is up next. Fusion stole the show with his requested song from Brad. He got it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, let's do the same thing for you, Pisces. Let's go ahead and let's clear out the cards. I forgot to take an oracle card for everybody. I forgot to take oracle cards in general. I normally take those. I was wondering why we're almost done. Because normally it's like an hour 45, something like that, you know? Fire. Look into the fire, my loves. All right. Smoke and fire. All right, Pisces is up. All right, Spirit, what have you got for Pisces? Brad, if you got a song for Pisces, feel free to bring it through. Yeah, I'll look into your twin flame. Oh, that's what I'll say next time I do that. That's a good idea. All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Now, I did the Pisces September reading this morning, but they're general. They're not love-based, you know, the September ones. So we'll do love next. Oh, my goodness. Whoa. Hello. Hello. That's Adele, right? Hello, Adele. Hello. Ten of Cups. Hello, 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 true love. Lionel Richie does that too. I was thinking of Adele has a song Hello too, but you're right. The way I said it is Lionel Richie. Oh my. Wowza. Wowza, wowza. Keep them coming good, Spirit. Keep them coming good. Okay. I don't like that card. Why did you give me 3 reversals? Woo! Hello, the King of Passion. The 3 more for Pisces, please. Okay. And 1 more. Hold on, we had falling cards. King of Cups. Okay, there is 2 cards that have been showing up. This is a perfect segue into 4-year anniversary. Pisces, which 2 kings show up for us for the last 4 years? That's my question. Which 2 kings are continually showing up for Pisces over the last 4 years? Always. Always, always, always. Nobody's got an answer? Elvis and James Brown. Oh. Well, close, girly Sunday. King of Wands for sure. And 1 more. The King of Cups. The King of Cups. No, not the Emperor. If the Emperor had been showing up, it would have been like twin flame readings every single time. So, no. King of Cups, King of Wands. So, let me organize your cards. You are the last sign. So we've got an outcome for you over there. Your main energy is the King of Cups coming forward with this Ace of Wands. So you've got somebody who's very romantic, very loving, very charming. There's a love between both of you here with this King of Cups. Only in this deck does the King have 2 cups. All the other decks, the King is holding 1. This particular deck, they have 2. So we see here this King and you, Pisces, have mutual love. With the Ace of Wands, this could be a passionate new start between you and this King of Cups. Or the Ace of Wands could just be, sort of a driven energy, like a driven energy that drives this King of Cups towards you, if that makes sense. So this King of Cups is very, they're saying inspired to come towards you, okay? So we start out with an absolute beautiful energy of the 10 of Cups and the King of Wands. So this particular person in your life, Pisces, has brought a lot of love, has brought a lot of happiness into your life. They're very action-oriented. They're very, very charming. They're very adorable. They have a strong physical chemistry with you. And so they seem to have brought a lot of love and a lot of happiness and a lot of emotional fulfillment into your life. You have a new beginning coming up, Pisces, and this may or may not be, these may be 2 different kings. So this could be 2 different kings. You could be dealing with 2 different people. So we could have a King of Wands that, you've got this 10 of Cups with, and then a King of Cups, which you have this Ace of Wands with. So it could be somebody coming in to offer you a new beginning because you have 2 aces. And so it's possible that this may be 2 different people, or it could be 1 person. It could be either or. With the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, this is, the hand of fate, twist of fate. Fate and destiny are at play, bringing you a new beginning of some sort. You've heard me say 1,000 times over, this is the great big old gift from the universe, and here's the universe bringing it. It's like, here comes this great big gift. It's like kind of fallen in your lap. It's dropped in your lap. And the universe is bringing it to you. Suddenly. This particular new beginning is going to require that you have a lot of wisdom. There's a community element to it in some way. It doesn't really indicate how, but some sort of community element to it. And there's also an energy of somebody watching this taking place. Somebody's watching you from a distance, it looks like. So somebody may be watching your social media. They may be trying to figure out how to reach out, how to communicate. So you have the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Coins. I feel like there's a situation, Pisces, in which you're ready to throw your hands up in the air, say, I give up. I'm not putting any more time and effort into this. You're taking back and reclaiming your life, but it's almost like you're not investing in some sort of situation that's been difficult for you. So there also seems to be that happening at the same time. You have a tremendous amount of impatience here about making a decision, or about this King of Cups making some sort of decision. So a whole lot of impatience. It's kind of like, you know, you're sort of being tossed to and fro rather than being a nice even keel energy. And then we have the Tower and the 8 of Cups. I need another card on the Tower. The Tower could just be a Scorpio, because the King of Cups is the card of Scorpio. So that is possible. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Somebody's daydreaming about you, big time. This is shocking. Something shocking is going to happen here. With the 8 of Cups, it's usually going to find your own way. It could be you're going to find your own way, or somebody else is sort of trying to find their own way. But look at what the Tower brings in. The Tower brings in some sort of victory, some sort of emotional victory. Here's the Queen of Cups, the perfect counterpart to the King of Cups. The perfect counterpart. And then the Sun. So we have happiness, emotion, you know, strong emotional energy. You have a lot of love to give, Pisces. And then we have victory. So that looks really, really positive. Now, we are in Mercury retrograde, and I feel that somebody is going to be resurrecting a dead connection. And the reason I say that is because your outcome is the 7 of Wands and the Judgment card, where we literally have the Phoenix rising from the ashes. And this particular 7 of Wands looks like the Hobbit going back in to reclaim their treasure. And we have somebody very, very, very strongly being pushed to go do that. So I feel like for some of you, this is a reconnection with somebody from the past. Now, that won't be the case for all of you. That will be the case for some of you, though. It looks really fantastic, but you are giving up on something that no longer serves you, and in order to have peace. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. That's what I have. Now, somebody asked me, I don't remember who, somebody asked me for, you know, what signs are in a particular general reading. And, you know, I did respond to it, but just to clarify here, I could read all those signs that came out, but it's not really going to serve you any purpose. I mean, we've done that in the past, but I still don't feel like it serves any purpose, because you or I or anybody that's in this room can embody the traits of any of those cards at any given point in time. It could be related to situational. It could be related to, you know, personality. It could be related to, you know, the sky. And so ultimately, while I can tell you that somebody may be like a Leo or a Scorpio, or, you know, let's see, what did we have? I will tell you what we had, but let me explain why not. Okay. So the major energies we had: Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Scorpio again. Scorpio came up 3 times. Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Leo. Those are the big energies that were in there, but let me explain why I don't like to read them. Let's say, for instance, in my chart right now, in my chart right now, the progressed chart, I've got a whole lot of stuff going on in the sign of Taurus, right? So most of my planets are currently within the sign of Taurus. So when something happens in Taurus out in the sky, I need to pay attention to it. But I'm not a Taurus. I'm a Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. However, my progressed chart, there's so much Taurus and Sagittarian energy right now that I have to pay attention to those as well for myself. So really, you could be displaying any of those energies based on anything. And so, you know, kind of important to note that, all right? All right, let's see. Anybody have any questions? We're done with all the zodiacs. Don't forget, everybody, check out empressmoontarot.com/events. Melissa had a question earlier. Melissa asked, I'm curious, what are physical signs of strong telepathy with an individual from far away? You've been feeling your right eye twitch or feel weird. Okay, your right eye twitching will very likely not be telepathy. That may be something going on with the muscles of your eye. So unfortunately, I hate to tell you that, but usually when you have something telepathy-wise, you're going to feel it in a couple places, okay? So physical symptoms, like let's say, you know, if you get a physical symptom in your jaw, your eyes, or, you know, something like that, you're probably not going to experience telepathy in that way. However, if you feel a sudden kiss on your cheek, for instance, or as if somebody's holding your hand, that can also be strong telepathy, especially between twins, because twins, there's no, you know, space-time. We could talk about the space-time continuum. There's no space or time that kind of interferes with a physical touch with twins, right? Or with, you know, passed on loved ones. They will do that as well. But if you're getting telepathy from a person, usually we focus on the crown chakra primarily because the crown chakra is our connection to spirit, is our connection to the field, right? Because when we're in alignment, all the energy and all the information can come in via the field and, you know, within our crown chakra. So most of the time when you're getting telepathy from a person, you're going to feel it on your head somewhere. So you'll feel it on your head, but not the eyes. Think above the third eye, right? So either behind your head, on the top of your head, around that area, like maybe some light tingling or something of that nature, or you just feel like a sudden kind of like ping of some sort. Another place that you can feel telepathy from a loved one from far away is in the heart. So your heart might skip a beat, or your heart might feel kind of like warm and fuzzy, you know. Usually that's because, you know, one heart is speaking to the other. And that's, once again, heart chakra. So when we think about the heart, not everybody, I found this odd, but not everybody knows that the heart is actually in the center of your chest, and it's not on the left side of your chest. They always say, put your hand over your heart, and everybody does that, but it's really here, right? So, you know, if you feel it kind of like in the center of your chest, kind of like, you know, a little bit of butterflies or skip a beat or something, sometimes it's not related to heart issues. Sometimes it's related to telepathy. Another way that you can feel telepathy extremely strong is in your gut, right? So the solar plexus region, where you might feel that sense of butterflies. So if you feel a sense of butterflies in the solar plexus region, that usually happens when you're feeling somebody else's fear, right? So you might feel somebody else's fear in the solar plexus region. And so you have to kind of keep that in mind. They're all associated with the chakra system. But most of the time when you get telepathy, it'll be in the head. Head, heart, gut. Keep that in mind. Head, heart, gut. Can you experience that with a soulmate? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, not all the time. So my twin, I constantly feel at the back of my head. His energy is like the strongest of ever. And so, so he's like got like super, super strong energy, and I feel that energy there, right? But the energy that I get from my soulmate is up here. Now, keep in mind, anybody can have, you know, you can have 100 soulmates. So, you know, it depends on the soulmates, how deep of a connection you have with that particular soulmate, because soulmates can be friends, they can be family, they can be, you know, they can even be a coworker, or they can be romantic. But I feel my soulmate up here, and there's several people I'm connected to that all come in here. My mother, who I have a very strong connection to, comes in here. My brother comes in here. My dad doesn't anywhere. My son always comes in right back here. So like they all come in at different places so that I know who it is, if that makes any sense. So all right, even pets. Yes, absolutely, pets. Bailey and I have a weird way of communicating. We have a weird way of communicating. You've felt the sensation in your heart too? Yep, yep. Yeah, your heart is supposed to be as big as your fist. Yep. You had an itchy spot on an area of your head for 2 years now. A specific spot. Yeah, that could very well be related to a specific person. You felt a kiss at the corner of your lips before. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's I love telepathy. Telepathy is amazing. If you really want to know, it feels like dowsing with our physical bodies. Yeah, exactly. You're very welcome. Those of you that, you know, always kind of wonder, well, how do you telepathically connect to your twin or your soulmate or to another person? It's really important that when you connect to that person, you're coming from a point of, you know, unconditional love. So super, super important that you come to a point where you feel love in your heart in some way. And when you feel love in your heart some way, then, you know, once you feel that sense of love, then you can transmit your message. So oftentimes I like to tell people, you know, I know that I can feel people telepathically because of the love that they have for me. Does that make any sense? And so the love that they have for me kind of determines like how strong it is and, you know, how often they come through. Sometimes they don't come through very often. Sometimes they come through, you know, super often, if that makes any sense. So, so just to be clear, everybody, I am wearing a wig. You guys know I love wigs. So this is my look for today. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But thank you so very much. You've been meditating to connect to your person. Try, if you're kind of like struggling with meditating to connect to your person, try putting on really loving music. Like music that makes you think of that person, where you can just close your eyes and you could think about the love that you have for that person. And then visually imagine them sitting before you and you telling them your message. And it'll be transmitted via the field. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry about her passing, but it's awesome you can feel her energy. Yeah, telepathy is awesome. It's really, really cool. So you guys, I'm going to be doing something new, and I haven't started any videos on it yet, but I would love your opinions. I've been feeling strongly. Oh, your twin loved wigs too. Oh, I do too. If I could have a room full of wigs and I could pick a different one every day, I would love that. I've not seen the movie Matilda. I'll have to check that out. The bus is currently on hold, Melissa, until my house sells. So that's almost wrapped up, and as soon as that's wrapped up, I can get back to work on the bus. So I started a new channel. Yeah, I know, another channel, right? Like, how many do I need? Well, we have the bus stuff. You just don't want to put, like, the moment on YouTube you put content that's different together, YouTube ignores you. So it's important that it has to be like, the bus has a channel, this has a channel, and then I've got the channel for the, I have a channel for the other tarot channel, which I need to get started on now that I'm back to normal. And then I've got a channel for my art. And then I'm starting another one that I feel very led to do. Yes, exactly. It's niche. It has to be a niche or else YouTube just doesn't pay attention. So yeah, and I need to get back to I need to start working on the Twitch channel also. Yep. So I've been feeling very led to focus on those of you that are twins, right? Those of you that are twins. Twins, we're, you know, from a divine mission standpoint, we're basically tasked to bring healing into the world, right? But we cannot bring that healing into the world unless we first have gone through, you know, our inner purge and healing. And one of the things that people have told me over the years is that I'm very much, bye Debbie. Oh, tell him I said that I hope he feels better, Debbie. Give him a hug from Ocean. So anyway, so, you know, one of the things that we're tasked with is bringing healing into the world. And I've been told, you know, for many years, I'm kind of a natural healer, that people, you know, that are in my presence, you know, often get healed, if that makes any sense. And so down here in Tampa, I've found that to be very much the case in many places that I've gone. And so our twin flames the same age? Usually not, no, Anna. Usually there's a huge age gap. Usually they say that the majority of twins have over a 10-year age gap. But, you know, there are some that do not. So we're tasked with having to bring healing. And I've been feeling very pushed by Spirit to start putting together some Reiki videos, and Reiki and light language and subliminal and meditation. And I know you guys love the meditation videos and whatnot. And so this push has been, appears to be part of my twin flame mission, is to do this. And so what are your thoughts on that? Is that something you guys would listen to? Would you watch? I was thinking that I probably needed to do a lot of like healing videos for twin flames and soulmates, since we have such a strong leaning towards love here. So light language is a little bit weird, y'all. How many of you are familiar with light language? So light language is a little bit weird. It speaks to the heart of the person that's receiving it. Sometimes it's in codes, which, you know, and sometimes it's in kind of like a language that we can't understand it. And yeah, I'm a Reiki master also, so, which you know, Lily. And so, yeah, okay, cool. And so with the light language, that's been the one that's been my fear factor. I don't like doing light language for people. It's like, it feels uncomfortable. And but I felt very compelled to do it in front of my soulmate the other day. And so my poor soulmate had to deal with me doing all my mumbo jumbo. But, you know, I really feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is I'm supposed to be doing, you know, light language, as well as Reiki, as well as meditation, subliminals, all that stuff. And so that's also been the reason why, it was the original reason why I got the microphone set up and all that, was really for me to do meditations and subliminals. But I feel like Spirit is saying, no, not just meditations and subliminals, but, you know, you need to pull in Reiki and light language also. So I'm going to hopefully get started on that soon. You had to get used to light language. Yeah, exactly. I love to sing by myself. I sing to the dog all the time. She loves it. She just lulls into a nice sleep when I sing to her. But I don't like to sing for people either. Yeah, Reiki is, now we're doing group distance Reiki tomorrow night. I have I think 9 slots open for tomorrow night. I keep the group really small. As of right now, we only have 2 people signed up. And so, yes, I know, doesn't it sound like Stranger Things? Well, that's pretty fitting, isn't it? Girly Sunday, that's totally fitting for me then. But you're right, it does. Oh. Oh, you have infusion. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm feeling really pushed to start this second channel, and I think what I'll do is I'll upload 1 video a day. It might be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know, but it'll be a Reiki healing session or light language healing session or meditation, something of that nature. So it'll be along those lines. I think at first it'll probably just be Reiki for the first week or 2 until I kind of get myself into a groove. So I'm going to do 1 a day up there. So as soon as I have that up there, I'll let you guys know. You guys know I post everything over on the community tab. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I only have 2 people in tomorrow night's group distance Reiki if anybody needs Reiki. Yeah, I only have 2 people in there. I only allow 11 total. Sometimes we get full and sold out like super quick, and sometimes it's just 1 or 2 people. 1 or 2 people, they love that because then I usually get psychic impressions and stuff during it as well. So I'm usually seeing psychic stuff. So the other thing that I just recently started, some of you may have seen it, is I'm doing mini, like 1 minute mini readings on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm posting some of them up on Facebook, not all of them, but most of them go up on TikTok and Instagram. So if you guys are on TikTok or Instagram, then, you know, do make sure you're following Empress Moon Tarot, the real one. There's a phony up there, and Instagram won't get rid of them, so you'll know if it's me. So make sure you follow me on those 2 as well if you want to get those mini reads, because I've been putting out like 3 a day. The last ones I had up were Friday, but with the holiday weekend, I didn't post anything. So tomorrow there'll be 3 brief mini reads up there. And it's like 3 per day, I think. Mostly heart healing is what you put on. Okay, gotcha. When you play games, you just turn it on. Yeah. So I purchased some music to go in the background, but I'm not sure, since I've never used it on YouTube, I don't know if it's copyrighted, so we'll find out. I hope not, because I bought it to not be, but if somebody, I know there's been some people who have stolen other people's works before, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. So we'll see if it's usable or not. So I think that's about it. And then VIPers, if there's any VIPers that didn't hear my previous message, there's going to be free VIP readings Saturday morning on the 17th. I'm moving it from the 24th to the 17th. I originally had it on the 17th, but my closing on my house got moved, so I can go back to the 17th. I'm pretty sure it's the 17th. Let me fix it right now, actually. All right, there we go. Let me double check and make sure that that's a Saturday. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So VIPers, it's just to be absolutely certain. I mean, we've had some minor problems before in the past of people bullying or you know, not acting right. And so in order to get into the VIP Zoom, you need to at least once RSVP over on the website, because over on the website you'll have to accept my new terms, which is no bullying, no harassment, no name calling, none of that, no disruptions. Anybody coming in and dominating the room and disrupting is out and shall not be let back in. So be sure that you check that out, all right? VIP Zooms are always free for the VIPers, and the readings that I'm going to be doing on the 17th, totally free, not a purchase thing. You know, you guys have already done that as a VIPer, so it's just my thank you to you guys. So, yeah, that's about everything, y'all. I think that's everything. All my 15,000 announcements. I'm back to working out with my trainer, Logan. So I'm kicking it in the gym. I have a, which is why I'm drinking water and not Diet Mountain Dew tonight. And so I'm back to my regular workouts. Life is good. Love life is good. Everything's good. We are one big happy group. We're like a big old family. Bye, Keisha. Hi, Connie. Diet Mountain Dew can get the heart pumping. Yeah, I need to be able to go sleep, though, so I can get rest for my muscles. I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. Once again, the 4th anniversary celebration is being moved to the 17th, even though tonight makes 4 full years on YouTube. We're rolling into our 5th year, which is so exciting. It's so exciting. But I completely forgot about it until Bobby was talking to me earlier today and said, "Hey, are you doing anything for your 5th or your 4th anniversary?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot." Totally forgot. So I'll come up with something for the 17th because I don't like it to be just sort of boring. We need to like do something cool. So who knows? Maybe I'll like fill the room behind me with like 4th anniversary balloons or something. But we'll do something fun. I'll set up something on the system where I can like, you know, hop back and forth between the different stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll even do a meditation there for everybody. Who knows? That's going to be a long night. That's going to be a long one. Thank you, Connie. It goes along with the purple. I can shift it. I did pull stuff out of a bag, like trivia, exactly. One night I did that. What I'm thinking about doing for this one is I'm thinking about showing some clips from some past lives. And if I have the time to take out some clips and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about doing that, which that'll take me some time to get together. I'm also thinking about doing, you know, dropping drastically, like Black Friday, dropping the price of personal readings for everybody, because I know some people can't afford them. So that kind of like dropping them way, way low for 24 hours. We'll see what happens. And some other stuff. So we'll see. I might could do that. I could possibly do some rune readings also. Remember my runes. So maybe could do some rune readings. We could get really fun. Maybe I can get a dowsing rod. We could do some dowsing rod yes, no questions. Get a spirit in here. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I should probably just plan on it being like a 5-hour night. My rune set. So maybe I'll take some runes. You never know. I don't know. Maybe we'll try to talk to some dead people. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'll see where spirit leads, because that's more important than anything, you know. So if spirit says, no, don't do this, I won't do it. Yes, go do that, then I will. Did Charles log in? Where's Charles? I don't see Charles. Where's Charles? There he is. Hi, Charles. Yeah, Charles I don't think has been in since I went to Ocean. I don't think. So, oh yeah, that would be cool if Brad turns on the tunes. I love it when he gives me music, you know? That's really cool. Oh, I didn't do the Twin Flame music for the week. So if you guys are on my Instagram, every week I put up a Twin Flame song from my Twin Flame playlist. I like rotate it and I shuffle it up and whatever Spirit gives me, that's what I put up. Let's see what they're going to give me. Hold on. Shuffle. Hold on. All right. It's stuck. I'll have to go into another playlist first. Okay. Shuffle it up for me, Spirit. All right. Everything I Need by Skylar Grey is this week's Twin Flame song. So I'll post that up on my Instagram story. Also up on my Instagram story, for those of you that were not in the VIP, Zoom, go check out my story up on Instagram. And you'll see my Scorpio up there. Not my twin, the other Scorpio. Aquaman. I'm Aquaman's mom, so it's really cool that the Aquaman song came up, you know? Y'all have seen Tank. Y'all know I'm Aquaman's mom. So that's about it, everybody. Anybody have any questions before I roll out? We're at 111 minutes. That's a good number. We'll stay 5 more minutes to go to 117. So I got 5 minutes and then Cinderella drops out. How are you so pretty all the time? Well, that might be a biased answer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You love number 111. You guys know 117 is my number, so we're going to wait. I'm leaving out at 117. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Nice to see you, Fusion. Have a good night. It feels good to be back live. I didn't know if I was going to go live tonight. I've been so exhausted from dealing with all the house stuff that I'm just really, really tired. So 4 minutes and counting. Anything else? Any last words? Oh, I have a new deck coming in tomorrow, you guys. You ready for this? The Stranger Things Tarot deck is arriving tomorrow to go with my 11. Since I'm 11, I should have the Stranger Things Tarot deck. So that's arriving here tomorrow. I ordered it months ago. And I just got notice today that it was coming in, because it was one of those ones that I pre-ordered forever and a day ago. So and there's a lot of new ones coming out in the very near future, in a few more months. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that's one you see all the time, Jen? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the time. That's crazy. That's crazy. You see synchronicities too. So, does anybody have like a number pattern like Jen's is 1, 2, 3, 4? Does anybody else have any number patterns that are like constantly repeating? And do you check them? Do you go up to, you know, look up angel numbers, like angel numbers meanings? Because that's always great to discover. And see, it's like you'll keep seeing the number until you discover the meaning, and then you don't need it anymore. And then they'll come back and they'll sometimes show you the same number, but it has a different meaning. So you have to go back and look at the meanings all over again. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. You also see 666. I hope you're not religious. That number will scare somebody religious really quickly. 888. Yeah, 888 is one I see a lot too. I see the 8s often. And they have a cab company that's like 7777777 here in Tampa. And it passed me by with, it says on the very top, admit it, 888. And I'm like, admit what? Admit what, Spirit? Admit what? Your phone number growing up had the 666. A cab company called the 56s. Oh, that's wild. So here, seeing the 777s is cool because of the Empress Moon 777, which was awesome. You grew up Catholic, but you're spiritual now. Good girl. Let's all be spiritual. So there's a lot of really cool spiritual topics you can delve into once you kind of accept that. Oh, wow. The dial area code. Your birthday everywhere, the 227. I see my birthday everywhere too, the 226 all the time. That and the number 17. All right, y'all. We're at 117 minutes. I'm gonna roll out. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love and light. Big hug from Ocean. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you guys again later. And there'll be 5 videos probably uploaded tomorrow because it's kind of late. Good night, y'all. We'll see you on the 17th for the full anniversary celebration.